Let me ask you about these other headlines then, Jez, that we see across the Bloomberg to do with your relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. What can you tell us about this new news, this new information that the FCA has launched an inquiry into your relationship with Jeffrey Epstein? What do you know about that?
So first, it's well known in the press that I have had a long-standing professional relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. It began in 2000 when I was asked to run JP Morgan's private bank, and he was already a client of the bank at that time. The investigation is actually focused on transparency of whether I was transparent with and open with the bank and with the board with respect to my relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. And indeed, it's clear in my own mind that going all the way back to 2015 when I joined Barclays, I have been very transparent with the bank and very open and willing to discuss the relationship that I had with him. And if you look at the RNS, I think what's important to note is the board has done its own review, and they've looked back at my transparency, and they concluded indeed that I have been transparent and open with the bank and with the board all along this process. And in fact, they have unanimously voted for me to be put up for re-election at the AGM meeting later this year. So full support from the chairman and from the board. But there is a regulatory process that is ongoing, and we'll let that run its course.
Okay. Do you understand, though, or is it the case that new information has come to light on which the FCA has made this decision? Why has the FCA decided to launch this probe at this time?
You know, I'm not going to go into the issues of why the FCA. I mean, clearly there's been obviously a lot of press, but I've been very transparent with the bank all along, and I think the bank has been very transparent to the FCA, and we'll just let the review by the FCA reach its conclusion.